Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Ilya Bailey here. I do coding stuff on YouTube. Check description for all my information. I do all LeetCode problems. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, give me a big thumbs up to support it. And this is called merge in between linked lists. You are given two linked lists, list 1 and list 2 of sizes n and m respectively. Remove list 1's nodes from the 8th node to the bth node and put list 2 in their place. The blue edges and nodes in the following figure indicates the result. Okay, let's look at this example, this figure. Here we got list 1 and list 2. As you can see, A and B are the nodes we are going to remove, right? Build the result list and return its head. Okay, so as you can see, we break the connection between those two nodes, A minus 1 and A, and B plus 1. And we make the connection between these two nodes, okay, A minus 1 and 0, which is the head of list 2, and M minus 1, which is the tail, okay, which is the end of list 2, and B plus 1, which is the node located right after the node at the position of B. Yeah. Well, let's look at this example real quick. Here we got list 1, list 2, as here, right? 3 and 4, 5. 3 and 4 are the nodes we are going to remove. We remove the nodes 3 and 4 and put the entire list 2 in their place. The blue edges and nodes in the above figure indicates the result. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to have two nodes for the list 1, okay, the start node and the end node. We will be moving the end node to the node which is at the position of B, here for example 4, right, in this example. Yeah, and we will move the start node to the position of the node which is located right before the node at the position of A, okay, 3, which is here. Next, we will need to break the connection between the node which is located right before A, here 2, with this node, right, this connection. We break this connection. We built the new one, okay, the connection between 2 and, you know, this value which is the head of list 2, and we will be moving list 2, which is the head of list 2, to the end of the list and create the new connection with the node which is located right after the node at the position of B, which is 5, okay, here with this node. Make the connection, and we also have to break the connection with, the connection. We break the connection, we say end dot next is equal to null, in order to make sure that all those connections are broken. Yeah, and finally return the head of the list 1. That's the whole idea we need to follow to solve this problem. Yeah, go for it. So as I said before, we create two nodes. We have the start node, which is equal to null. Right at the bottom we have end, which is equal to list 1, the head of list 1, and here we traverse list 1. We say int I is equal to 0, I is less than b, because we go to b, no more. There is no need for us to do such a thing. Okay, and at each iteration we increment I by 1, and we move the end node to the next position, which is end dot next. At each iteration we check whether I is equal to a minus 1, which is the node right before the node which is located at the position of a, okay, which is here, a minus 1. If it's so, then we say that start is equal to this position, okay, to this node, which is, so at this point of time, and is here, and is here. So we say start is equal to end. We just move start to this point. At this point of time, right after the for loop, we need to make a connection with this node, you know, between those two nodes, a minus 1 and 0, which is 0 represents the head of list 2. So we say start dot next is equal to list 2. Next we will be moving list 2, which is the head of the list right at the bottom, to the end of the list. To do such a thing, we will create a while loop, okay, and the condition is while list 2 dot next is not equal to null, we move this list 2 node to the next position, list 2 dot next. Yeah, so at this point of time, right after the while loop, we know that list 2 is here at the position of the tail at the end of this list 2. So here we need to make a connection with the node which is located at the position right, and at the position of the node right after the node which is located at the position of b, okay, which is b plus 1. We make the connection between those two nodes, a minus 1 and b plus 1. So we say list 2 dot next is equal to, as you remember, end is still at the position of the node which is located at b, okay. So in order for us to get to this node, we say end dot next, we move this node to the next point, to the next position, and here we make sure that we have broken all the connections when it comes to end. End dot next is equal to null, as it is supposed to be. right? And points to null, and dot next points to null. Here we got null, and return the head of the list 1, which is list 1. Yeah, that's it. Let's run this code. Well, I think that's pretty obvious what we are doing here. I'm not sure if you guys need an explanation, you know. Anyways, let's look at this example. So here we got list 1, A, B, and list 2. So here, as you know, indices in Java start from 0. We got 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Here we got 0, 1, and 2. This is list 2. So here we start is equal to null. Okay, so int is equal to 0. Okay, is equal to 0. And we are going to traverse list 1. So I is equal to 0. We are here. Okay, we are here. Let's say, you know, those are nodes, so let's remove the brackets. Yeah, so we are here, right? I is not equal to 2, so we skip this condition. We increment I by 1, which is 1 here, and we move int to the next position. Okay, int is located here, by the way, initially. Int is here, right? So we move int to the next position, which is here. Here we check again whether I is equal to 2. 2 is not equal to I, therefore we skip this condition. We increment I by 1. I is 2. And is, you know, is here. Again, we check whether I is equal to 2. Yes, it is equal to 2. So we say start is equal to int. We put, you know, before that, start is located somewhere here. For example, start is located here. So now here we say that start is equal to end, which is here, right? Start is equal to 2, this point. Yeah, so we increment I by 1 and move n to the next position, which is here, which is 3. You know, we go on skipping this condition, okay, and incrementing I by 1. So at the position of 4, right, we got, you know, this, we got this condition, right? We got I which is less than b. That means that at this point of time we cannot enter this for loop. We already incremented, I mean moved, we already moved end to this point. So end is at the position of 4, start at the position of 2, right? And we out of that loop at this point of time. We know that we know the positions, and all we need is we make the connection between those two nodes. We break the connection between 2 and 3. So we say start.next is equal to list2, which is here, which is this connection, this arrow, and we are going to move list2 to the end of the list here. So list2 is here, right? List2, by the way, list1 is here initially, right, at the position of 0. List, okay, list1 at the position of 0 here, list2 at the position of 0, 2. So at this point we check whether the next node, which is this one, is null or not. It is not, so we move list2 to the next node, which is here, and we go and check it again. The next node is not null. We move list2. So at this point of time we can see that the node which is right after this one is equal to null. Okay, here we got null. Yeah, and here we got null as well. Okay, so here we say list2.next is equal to end.next, which means that we create this connection between those two nodes, 5 and this value, and we break other connections, when it comes to end.next. Okay, so here is our end, and end.next, okay, is here, and end.next points to null. So finally we return the head of list1, yeah, which is list1. That's the whole problem. Thank you guys for watching. The time complexity for this problem is linear, big of n, where n is the total of the sizes, okay, of the list1 and of the list2, and the space complexity is constant. Yeah, we use list node, start, the first node, and the second one, which is the end node. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Leave your comments below. I want to know what you think. Follow me on social medias, follow me on Instagram, add me on Snapchat, and I wish you all the best. Bye.